Good morning. I'm with you this morning. My name is Chief Lofton Harrison, Harris County Precinct 1. I'm here with Lori Bender, who is captain of our patrol division. Approximately 1:33 a.m., we received a call of a disturbance in the 2600 block of Basil Point Court. The suspect was reportedly drinking and shooting in the air outside. Two of our deputies responded. With the consent of the owner, they entered the home. Shots were fired. The suspect was wounded and fled the residence to a nearby address. When our deputies reached the suspect, the suspect was then detained and treated for his injuries. He was then transported to the hospital and he's in stable condition. As per our policy, the deputies will be put on administrative leave while we're conducting an investigation. The Harris County Sheriff's Office is investigating the officer-involved shooting. The District Attorney's Office is also helping with that investigation. A suspect has been charged with aggravated assault of a peace officer, for which is a first-degree felony. Suspect is a Hispanic male, 47 years of age, and no officers were wounded during this incident.
So what was the suspect doing when you guys went into the home?
The suspect was outside the home in the backyard on the porch, sitting there with a gun in his hand.
I'm trying to understand what was happening as soon as deputies arrived that made deputies shoot.
When the deputies arrived and met with the reportee, who was the suspect's wife. The suspect's wife says he's in the house. The deputies went to clear the house after getting the approval to clear the house. They go into the house. They're looking for the suspect in the house. Did not see him, so they assumed he was still on the back porch. When they looked out the back window, they saw him sitting on the back porch with a weapon in his hand. It looked like they were trying to see what he was able to do or not do with the gun. Upon them opening the back door, the suspect pointed the gun at him. We think it may have discharged at that time. Our deputies returned fire at that point, and the suspect fled. Our deputies backed out. The suspect ran, jumped the fence, went to a neighbor's house for treatment.
It's the wife that called this in?
Yes, it is.
Where was he shot?
Where was he shot? Right now, we believe he was shot in his abdomen.
What was the initial call? Was there a report saying that the suspect was threatening her?
The initial call was the suspect was drinking and shooting a gun in the air.
How long did it take deputies to locate the suspect?
It took, when they got on scene, it took them approximately, I'd say 3 to 5 minutes, very short period of time.
After he ran off?
After he ran off, just maybe a minute. It wasn't but a minute when he ran off, because he jumped the fence and ran off.
How old is the suspect?
Say it again?
How old?
The suspect is 47 years old.
Okay. Any prior history of coming to this address? Any issues that passed?
No, we don't have any. We don't have any idea of how many calls have been at this residence. We haven't done that yet, but this suspect doesn't have a criminal history.
How many deputies were involved? How many fired their
Two.
weapons? Two different deputies fired their weapons?
2 different deputies, yes.
Anything else that we're missing? Any message to the community of people in this area?
No, the message would be, please, if you're drinking, do not handle weapons at the same time. It's just so important. We're in a holiday weekend, so there's going to be people that's going to be celebrating the holiday. And so we expect people to celebrate the holiday. But guns and alcohol does not mix. It's not a good mix.
How's the wife doing right now?
The wife is still a little shaken, but she's doing fine.
Any other people in the home?
Yeah, it's a daughter there. It's a 21-year-old daughter. Yes.
And no involvement
No, they were very cooperative the whole time. From the beginning of the call to the time we're completing the investigation. They've been very cooperative.
I believe we were also told deputies requested backup once they got on scene.
Yes, they did. They did, and backup did arrive. Backup did in the form of a supervisor and several other deputies did arrive.
And this will obviously be you guys' case. Is the Harris County Sheriff's Office just assisting in this, or what is?
They're only conducting the shooting investigation. We're conducting the criminal investigation.